Hey boo boo kitties, in today's video I'm going to be showing you ladies who own a hair business how to finesse a business flyer for Christmas. Okay, so we're going to be using Canva and we're going to be hopping in and out of Elements. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, guys, is going to go to Elements and we're going to type in pink festive background. Okay, it doesn't matter if you have a lash business, a nail business, um regardless of the niche that you're in, you can utilize this tutorial to create a business flyer that is Christmas inspired, Grinch inspired, okay? And if you don't follow me on TikTok, make sure that you hop over to TikTok. It's the girl with the guy's name, Gang Gang. It's just the girl with the guy's name, but you're not gonna add the Gang Gang at the end. And I do my live tutorials where you get to see how I create business graphics and brand graphics for business graphics and graphics for brands live, right? Had a brain fart, y'all. I had a brain fart. So we're gonna go back to Elements, you guys, and I am going to choose this graphic, which is a square. I'm gonna change the color to one that correlates with the pink festive background that we just added, and I'm just gonna enlarge this to fit the square. I'm gonna hop over up top, tap these three dots, you guys, and then tap on this gradient square that's gonna bring up this transparency bar. And I'm just gonna kind of create somewhat of a pink soft film so that any other elements that I bring out on top is gonna pop out. We're gonna go back to Elements and I'm gonna go and type in pink candy canes because it's Christmas inspired, y'all, okay? And I'm gonna tap this and I'm gonna tap BG remover to remove the background remover. Boo kitties, if y'all been watching my tutorials, y'all should already know. Y'all should already know this, okay? So now what I just did, you guys, I just duplicated this candy cane. I just flipped it vertically so that it can mirror one another. Then I'm going to go back into Elements and I'm going to type in white Christmas lights because I just kind of want to have like that really vibrant ambiance on this flyer. So I'm just going to go and see. I don't want anything that's yellow. I want it to be white. Okay, so that it really pops out because there's already yellow lights on the background. So I'm going to go with this one. You can go with any one you like, you guys. And I'm just going to adjust it here. And then I'm going to duplicate this as well, you guys. Okay, and in order to duplicate anything at all, once you highlight an element or an icon that's within your Canva design, you're going to tap that square that has a plus sign. Okay, so I'm just going to adjust it like this. Alrighty, go back into Elements, you guys, and now I'm going to type in Christmas ornaments. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and you'll see certain parts of this tutorial, boo boo kitties, is kind of sped up. It's because I don't want to waste your time for you to kind of see me slowly drag the ornaments up and adjust it, as long as you know step by step what's going on. So I'm just going to do this gold one. I'm going to do a white one. I'm going to do red. I know I have to have green. Okay, we got to get green. So I'm going to go with, let's see. I'm going to go with this one, and then I need green though. All right, boom. So now what I'm going to do is just resize each of these and just drag it up to the top left corner like this. I'm going to go back into Elements and press the back button, and I'm going to type in Christmas ribbon. And you can choose whichever one you like. If you want something that's more so like kind of like a silk material, but I wanted to get this one. It's like a suede material. So I'm just going to adjust it here to the top right corner. Boom. Alrighty, like this. And usually what I notice, you guys, is that on Canva, what I love is that I'll show you here. Look, for example, we're going to go into Elements and I'm going to type in the Grinch. And these letters pop up, you guys. These graphics pop up, y'all. Okay? So I don't have to do any extra work to get these letters to emulate the Grinch and the branding of the Grinch in the same font as the Grinch, okay? Because what I noticed about Canva, you guys, is that anytime that there's holidays or special events, Canva will incorporate a time of year to include elements for businesses. For example, they know, okay, so many people are probably going to be creating flyers and creating graphics around Christmas time during December that's Grinch inspired. So let's incorporate this and have this available for our customers, right? So once I do that, y'all, I'm going to tap on G. I'm going to tap the three dots and I'm going to do add group, right? So that you can group them all together. So you're able to group all of the elements together so that if you need to adjust like this, you don't have to do each letter individually, which is going to take so much more time. You can just do everything as a group. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to go to text because I want to add some white text over Grinch, and it's going to say don't be a Grinch, okay? But we're not going to do this just like regular schmegler text. It's going to be underneath or on top. We're going to slap this right on where it says Grinch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the font to Brittany, and I'm going to change the color of this text to white so that it pops out on the Grinch. I'm also going to add this extra step, you guys, and while this text is highlighted, I'm going to press these three dots, go to effects. I'm going to hit outline. This gray circle I'm going to change to black so that it has a black outline like this. But I want it to kind of have a curve to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tap the three dots, go to effects, scroll down to curve. Let me just make this bigger so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. All the way at the bottom, you guys see where it says curve. And I'm going to adjust this curve. I'm just going to scroll down further and adjust this curve so that it's not as harsh. And boom, there we go. Just like this. This is good. And you can just adjust it to however you like, you guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now I'm going to go to elements and I'm going to type in Christmas tree. So I'm going to choose this one here. And the idea that I had in mind was that I want the Grinch to be sitting right on top of the tree. So I'm going to have this tree here like this, right in the corner, diagonally, because things that are straight, you guys, is boring, okay? I need my things to be a little tilted, a little off, a little slanted. It kind of adds some type of dimension and depth to my graphics. So I got that image off of Google, by the way, and I uploaded it. So that Grinch image is from my uploads, not Elements. Now I'm going to go back into Elements and I'm going to type in vintage frame because this is where we're going to be putting this beauty at, okay? With her hair looking popping. So you can choose whichever frame you like, you guys. I want something like this, but I like this. So sometimes when you, not sometimes, but when you click on an element in Canva, it'll open up a variety of options that are similar to the one that you initially clicked, which I love, to give you more choices and variety. So again, I don't want this straight. I want it kind of tilted. So I'm going to go back to elements and I'm going to hit frames, because anytime you want to include an image within an object, you guys, you can either do, for example, if you have an iPhone, you can do iPhone frame, and you can basically, that's the easiest way for you to create an image with an iPhone with a picture, because you just drag and drop. But in this case, the vintage frame didn't come with a frame, right? So you can just add your own frame manually like this. Now I'm going to go to uploads, and this is a stock photo. You guys, anybody who has a business, whether it's in beauty, makeup, hair, if you need any stock images, you guys, I actually have a bundle of stock images. This is included in the stock images that I have, you guys. Just comment down below stock images and I will send you the link so that you can purchase that for your businesses. So now what I'm doing, you guys, is I'm enlarging this image. Why am I doing this? Because I want part of her image to be within the portrait, but I also want it to be, Sorry, I was reading a text. I want part of the image to be within the portrait, but I want a portion of the image to be outside of the portrait, you guys. And I actually did this in my last video that you guys can check out on how to do this with your images. So the next thing I'm going to do is go into elements, you guys. And I'm going to type in Grinch, because what I was thinking, I was like, it would be so dope if I did like his arm, like holding his arm sticking out, holding some hair bundles. So I'm going to highlight this image. I'm going to go to Magic Eraser. I'm going to enlarge this. And this is how you eradicate any type of objects within your image. So I want to delete this ornament. So I'm just going to erase. I'm going to highlight with a brush whatever I want to be deleted from my image. And I'm going to go to erase. Canva's going to take its time and do the magic, which is why it's called Magic Eraser, y'all. When I say that this is so easy to do, it's so fun, y'all. I have so much fun creating my clients' graphics. I just love it. So now what I'm doing right now, you guys, is I'm erasing the background. I'm removing the background. So I tapped the BG remover at the top, and I'm just getting rid of this extra space. And now I'm just kind of seeing, okay, do I want it to be smaller? I don't want the bundle of hair to interfere with her image. It's okay if it's super close, but not over her face. I'm going to go back to elements. I'm going to go to hair bundle, and I'm going to choose this image. I'm going to go to BG remover to remove the background of this image. And I'm just going to resize it so that it looks like the Grinch is holding this above, but I want his hands to be over the hair bundle. So I'm going to highlight his arm. I'm going to hit the 3 dots above here. I'm going to go to position, and I'm going to position, and then I'm going to hit to front. So it comes all the way to the front. So now it looks like he's holding the hair bundle like this. And now I'm going to go back to elements, y'all. Listen, elements held us down for this graphic design. Okay, shout out to the elements tab. So I'm going to go to elements. I'm going to type in notebook paper, because I'm thinking of like a Christmas list, you know, that kind of thing. So now I'm going to choose, I want something that's kind of like wrinkled. Yes, like this, like this, like this. So I'm going to resize this. And then I'm going to highlight the Grinch, because I want the Grinch to be sitting on top of the notebook paper. I'm going to tap the Grinch, hit the 3 dots, go to position, and move him to the front, all the way to the front. And now we're going to add our text. So I'm going to go over to text, add a heading, and I'm going to label this as Xmas price list. Instead of your Christmas wish list, we're going to do an Xmas price list like this. I'm just going to resize this. Boom, boom. Now with this highlighted, I'm going to hit the 3 dots above after I finish adjusting. Actually, I'm going to change the font to Horizon like this. Okay, so it's much more bold. I'm going to adjust that like this. Alrighty, now I'm going to go and change the color to red, because I want to create somewhat of a neon glow to this. So I'm going to highlight the 3 dots, go to effects, go to neon, and I'm just going to adjust the intensity. Boom. Now I'm going to add some more text for the prices, and I'm going to go to text. I'm going to do a subheading. And since it's hair, I'm going to type in 3. Just delete this. Hold on, y'all. Let me just make it smaller first. Alrighty, now I'm going to do 3 times bundles, $150, $1.50, like this. And I'm going to change this to script. Let me just move this over. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go over to fonts and change this to Brittany. I'm gonna duplicate this once I adjust it. Instead of doing subheading again and doing it all over, I'm just gonna duplicate this since this is the font that I already want. And then I'm just going to change 3 times bundles $150 to 6 times bundles $350. Like this. And there you have it, Boo Boo Kitties. You have your business flyer for your hair business. Boo Boo Kitties, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, like this video, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.